the Iranians are not pursuing nuclear weapons, what is all the fuss about? Why are we even negotiating with them? Because they are. That's why. There's many countries that have nuclear energy. We're not negotiating with them. We're negotiating with Iran. And there's even talk about, well, where will they put their fissile material? Will it be on an island overseen by a coalition of countries? Will they be giving it to the Russians who are over fissile material? What does that mean? Material to make nukes out of. Ooh. So who should I believe? The Iranians and the rest of the world, or Chatsworth Carlson? All right, President Trump, Iran. Mark, why do you focus on Iran? Oh, I don't know. A country says it wants nukes and wants to blow us off the face of the earth. I don't know why. Here's the deal. I guarantee I'm one of the few people today talking about it. Whether it's on cable, whether it's on subscription, whether it's on the internet, whatever it is, which is shocking to me. Because I know for a fact, and I can see the president is spending an enormous amount of time on this, because he's worried about it too. So there he is, and he's at the White House event. I guess it'd be 2 days ago now, the day before last, and he's asked about Iran. Go.
We have a meeting with Iran on Thursday, so we're going to wait till Thursday.
And what's the main impediment to getting a deal?
Well, they're just asking for things that you can't do. They don't want to give up what they have to give up. You know what that is. They seek enrichment. We can't have enrichment. We want just the opposite. And so far, they're not there. I hate to say that because the alternative is a very, very dire one, but they're not there. They have given us their thoughts on the deal, and I said, it's just not acceptable.
I support the president's position. I always have. The fifth column isolationists, led by Chatsworth Carlson and other reprobates, they don't support the president's position. They are special pleaders for the enemy. And by their antics, by their statements, by their writings, basically giving cover to the enemy, pretending the enemy isn't pursuing nuclear weapons, despite all the information that's in the media. Despite our own intelligence agencies, bar Tulsi Gabbard, who doesn't think that we should have won World War II and should not have attacked Japan with atomic bombs, thereby losing 500,000 to 1 million American citizens. I don't know what's wrong with that woman, but there's a lot. But these isolationists, they cause wars, they don't prevent them. These isolationists give aid and comfort to the enemy, and they embolden them, as I said, and they cause them to not want to come to the table and negotiate in good faith, and I fear they're doing that right now. But nonetheless, the fact of the matter is that they are building bombs. They've all but confessed it because they won't surrender it. They won't surrender it. I mean, let's be honest. If our intelligence told us, again, but for Tulsi Gabbard, if our intelligence told us, the world's intelligence, the IAEA, Austria, the Israelis, and scores of other intelligence agencies, if they said the Iranians are not pursuing nuclear weapons, then what's all the fuss about? If the Iranians are not pursuing nuclear weapons, what is all the fuss about? Why are we even negotiating with them? Because they are. That's why. There's many countries that have nuclear energy. We're not negotiating with them. We're negotiating with Iran. And there's even talk about, well, where will they put their fissile material? Will it be on an island overseen by a coalition of countries? Will they be giving it to the Russians who are over fissile material? What does that mean? Material to make nukes out of. Ooh. So who should I believe? The Iranians and the rest of the world? Or Chatsworth Carlson? Who apparently has an inside track to these things, you know. The President of the United States is not going to go to war with a country that is using nuclear, the production of nuclear energy for domestic use. Trump's not going to do that. We ought to have some faith in him. But what's funny is the guys that claim to represent MAGA and don't, I represent MAGA. I do. Because I support the president in this. They are the ones who have absolutely no basis for their positions other than ideology. Very dangerous what they're doing.
For all this and much more, sign up for Levin TV.